Silikon Vadisi'nden herkese merhabalar. Ben sunucunuz Dinçer Karaca. Yine her gün olduğu gibi bugün de Silikon Vadisi'nden San Jose'den sesleniyoruz sizlere. Bugün çok önemli bir röportaj var. AMD'nin üst düzey yetkililerinden Vice President'la yaptığımız bir röportajı sizler için yayınlayacağız. Ve bu röportajı kim yaptı? Burak yaptı. Şimdi lafı uzatmıyorum. Hemen Burak'a bağlanıyorum. Bakalım AMD'de ne tür gelişmeler var? Hep birlikte izliyoruz.
Herkese merhabalar. Yanımda AMD'nin kanal satıştan sorumlu kurumsal başkan yardımcısı Roy Taylor var. Kendisinden kısa bir röportaj yapacağız. So, welcome to Turkey.
Thank you.
So, how does it feel to be in a sector which is so fast and you got to be always up for about 6 months? Frequently, you have to produce something new, something fast, something cheap, maybe.
Yeah, I think if you look at successful companies today, they're the ones which have a high cadence, a fast turnaround to produce new products. The industrial and the IT world today, the most successful companies are the ones that can do that best. And so for me, that's it's challenging, but also very exciting. So everyone at AMD actually likes that, I think.
It keeps you alive.
Yes.
But
never boring.
Never boring.
No.
That is the best part of the technology business.
Yes, that's true.
And now you have, as we say in Turkish, Kaveri.
Yes.
So, what is Kaveri and what is it going to bring to our daily lives?
So Kaveri is our latest APU, which is a processor which includes both a CPU and a GPU. It's a new kind, however, that this particular version shares the same memory. And what it's going to mean is never seen before performance at a wonderful price point. And it means that every man, a large number of customers are going to get a new kind of computing experience.
So it is going to bring us a faster PC.
Yes.
But it's not on mobile.
It's going to bring you a faster PC in desktop and mobile.
Okay.
And it's going to bring you new experiences too.
So can we say that with this technology, also we are going to use our systems in longer time periods? In every 1 or 2 years, we have to buy a new PC or a mobile device.
Well, that will depend on the user. Depending on how you use the computer, it might last you for 2 or 3 or 5 years, or you may want to upgrade sooner. Many of the new experiences which are going to come from this new technology, which we call HSA, are going to take a little bit of time to come to fruition.
Why?
Just because it's a new way to program the chip.
Yes.
And it's going to take some of the software engineers some time. So from that point of view, actually buying a Kaveri AMD A10-based computer today will have some future-proofing.
Okay, so
it'll be a good investment.
What about the backup compatibility? If we have an older main board, can we use the CPU as well?
That depends on the platform that you have. If you have what we call an FM2 motherboard,
FM2, all right.
Then if the BIOS is updated, you should be able to use Kaveri, yes.
So with Kaveri, as far as I know, you have a new technology called Mantle, right?
Well, Mantle is not only Kaveri. Mantle will cover any product which has what we call GCN, which is a new graphics core next architecture. So that means that Mantle will work on our graphics cards, Radeons, and it will also apply to Kaveri APUs. And what Mantle is, it's something called an API, an application programming interface. Without getting too technical, it means that you can do a lot more with either the GPU or the APU than you could do before. So lots of new experiences and lots of high performance.
So back to Kaveri, when we're talking about the CPU, I also seen from our readers that when you're talking about your rival, you're talking about CI5, not 7s. With Kaveri. Why?
Yeah, much of our positioning does compare the A10 7850K to the i5 4670K. And the reason for that is because they're more closely matched in terms of performance for an APU than, say, an i7, which tends to be used as a CPU. So it's important to remember that both AMD and Intel have APUs,
Yes.
which is a chip with a CPU and a GPU in the package. i7s tend to be used with separate external graphics. i5s and A10s tend to be compared as APU to APU.
My last question is, you know, when we talk about the VPs like you, I always like to say those are very important people, but they're also ordinary people like we are. And as far as I talked with you before this conversation, you also work with another company. Can I mention the name?
Of course.
NVIDIA.
Yes, I worked at NVIDIA for many years.
You're one of the founders, right?
For Europe, yes, as one of the first employees for NVIDIA Europe.
So now we have Kaveri, so gamers love it too much. Can we say that?
Well, I love gamers.
Do you play games?
I do.
Oh.
I'm currently playing Battlefield 4.
Really?
Yes, I'm a sergeant 5th class. And I also play Rome Total War.
What is your favorite class in Battlefield 4?
Oh, I play support. And in fact, actually, if any of your readers want to come online and play me, my Battlefield name is Leonidu.
I'm going to play with you.
Good. Well,
Yeah.
I hope to get your dog tag.
I like to play engineer.
Okay.
All right, so thank you very much for this nice conversation.
Oh, thank you.
Teşekkürler bizi seyrettiğiniz için. Dilerim sizin için tatmin edici bir röportaj olmuştur. Eğer sorularınız varsa her zaman yorumlarınızı bize gönderebilirsiniz. Cevaplamaktan büyük keyif duyarız. Hoşça kalın.